Madrid desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Madrid with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Ball is over the line. Gets a good foot in there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start...
Mbappe! Vitinha. Hazard. A probing pass. He can run onto that. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Up PRISM. Neymar tries to pass it through. Cleared away. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Perisic. Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's intervened well there. He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. And that's been drilled in. Opts to play it back. Picked out, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Omia Ardija with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Out of play for a throw. And here's Raul. Raul plays it in. Punched away. Hazard. And it's Vitinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Omia Ardija are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Omia Ardija have their second corner now. It's terribly wayward. And that has gone straight into touch. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's where it came from. Raul. And this is Shevchenko. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Hazard.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
That has not gone well. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Just eases him off the ball. And Hazard. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. And here's Hazard. And it's Hazard. Chouameni. And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Mbappe. He's found the way. Great chance! Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found space here. Shevchenko. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Played out wide, and it's Perisic. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Park Ji-sung! And the ball's come loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Drills one in. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's been played through, and this is Hazard. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Park Ji-sung. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar.
There's no doubt it's a long way back.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ivan Perisic. Coming on the field is number 27, Silvestre. Substitution in progress.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Omia Ardija have the chance to go the other way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hakimi. Looking for the run. Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. Pepe. It's Park Ji-suk. And Silvestre. And he welcomes it in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been drilled forward. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! And he's there to make the block.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Raul. Number 11, Shevchenko.
Impressive job!
On the field.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's Park Ji-suk! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Omia Ardija find a position of real strength now. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's got away from it. Oh, a guilty. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Silvestre. Xavi Alonso. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that interception was most necessary. No, again, there's no way through. Silvestre. Now it's Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank.
There will be
Crosses it in here. 5 minutes to add. Oh, good ball. It's Totti! That's another chance. And there's a goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution on the field.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on to replace him
Chosen
is
to go back.
number 14.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he get it through? Mbappe. Timber. Totti. Neymar. And that's that. Madrid found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with one mission. It's a mission they could not fulfill. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid really were made to suffer today. They knew what they were up against.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland.
Just the keeper takes a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ambitious ball here. Can he get it through? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, there's the clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. That's really well cleared. That is good progress on the left. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Cucurella. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Thuram. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Could go all the way here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira shows great strength. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? It's a sweeping cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Akanji tries to clear. Nuno Mendes pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Vitinha. And the shot! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cucurella pinches it off him. And here's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Ronaldinho. Cucurella gets into a good position. That is lovely. Now the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Cleared without hesitation. And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23. El dorsal 25.
So let's get the ball rolling.
El dorsal 10.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? That's another chance. And that is well cleared. Played into space. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Silvestre finding himself in space. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cucurella. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, and the danger is averted. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri is the guilty party there. And that's going to be... Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Serginho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Haaland! And it's hoisted clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, with a reputation for taking on any shot. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Where it came from. Oh, well played. He got back really well.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Haaland. Juve. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Serginho. Silvestre. Nice bit of trickery. He's going all the way! Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Desai can clear it away. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Juve. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Wriggles his way through. Straight at the keeper.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
João Pedro is He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, João Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him because he can make so much happen.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. And it's Son Heung-min. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Estupinian defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dani Olmo. João Pedro, great defending, strong and determined. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Mendes. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Saliba calmly anticipates. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Neymar. Dani Olmo. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Strong midfield running here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one. Son Heung-min. And it's Rodri. Estupinian. Now Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dani Olmo. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's delightful. Looking early. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Back in once more.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Dani Olmo tries a cross. Mosquera can clear it away. And it's Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Estupinian. Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. A nice touch. Estupinian. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Manchester United, number 17, Danny Olmo. Number 10,
to get things going again.
Pedro. Coming on the
Madrid
field,
really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Nicely aimed pass. Duke in the hunt and looking threatening. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Nistelrooy proves just shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Schick. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Made out to the left flank. Drills one in. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! How they've waited! Now they have it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a promising position, and he decides to cross it. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jupe. Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He can run onto that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. And that's another good win of the ball. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Foot in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they...
And Van Nistelrooy! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 25, Caicedo. Number 20, number 15.
Oh, greatly!
Min. Coming on the field, number 7, Ake. Number 5, Berardi. Number
Ake.
22, Mbappe. Substitution.
Can he get it through? No, it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United get their 4th corner.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Duke, who does have an assist to his name. Berardi. This is a promising build-up. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe scooting forward. Xavi Alonso. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
And they've got rid. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it
With
is.
the owner
What
of a
struck you
blue
most about
car
that?
parked
Well,
outside
Peter,
the
this
stadium
was
gate,
probably more
kindly remove it,
slugfest
as
than
it is
a
about to be
game of
towed away.
football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
He's got away. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Chance, surely! Would have been some goal. Very first corner. And he's there to get it away. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. The end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant... Number 2 then. Alonso! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So it is still 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility...
Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And the return pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Over to the right flank. And it's Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Bastoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Decent chance! Nearly, but not quite. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Misi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Son Heung-min, lovely feet. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Son Heung-min. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And he's there to belt it away. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1
It's been
minute
slipped
added
through.
time.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Anderson. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Serginho. No way through. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of terrible pass. And he's found, and he shoots! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's had a shot! Against the crossbar! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Batistuta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Romero. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Madrid may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Good ball, good take. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Serginho. Bastoni. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Duke given the lift of his goal. And this is Ronaldo. Anderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance for a shot! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Palmer. Number 3, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 2, Lisandro Martinez. Number 13,
Neymar goes short.
Number 11, Jamal.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 21, Gay.
Saliba gets across and deals with it.
Number 6,
Guardiola.
Number 20,
Tries to pass it through.
Substitution in
Ronaldo
progress.
in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. They're up to 5 corners now. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not quite. Konate picks it up from the goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gehi deals with that comfortably.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Batistuta. Batistuta is fouled. Spread to the right, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide, and the through ball. Haaland is onto this. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many. They fell just short.